stay here and listen. In the abysses revels, your cries rise.
YouTube, what is going on? It is your boy Cam from YouTube Comedian. We are back with another Gacha on the Gacha. So we are back on Honkai Star Rail version 3.5. At the time of this recording, it is Tuesday night, so the patch update just happened. So we're going to be doing summons to E0 S1 Hysilens. So hopefully you guys are looking forward to that. But before we get into that, be sure to show this video some love. Like the video, comment, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Click on that bell icon to stay notified of all future posts that we make on this channel. And share this video across all your Gacha Junior friends. Help us get to 1K sub, guys. That is our goal for the end of this year. Also, if you play Star Rail yourself and you're in need of having some decent supports to leverage during your daily grind sessions, be sure to add me. My UID is, of course, over on the right or the left. I can't really see where my camera's facing, but I have E6 S1 Saber, E2 S1 Phainon, and E0 S1 Hysilens right now. Obviously, I can change it depending on what you need as far as like harmony or abundance or whatever, but that's kind of what I have right now. So if you were looking for a friend with some decent support, add me on Star Rail. And so with all that being said, guys, let's get on with the video. All right, so first things first. So one thing I want to check out right out the gate before we get into the summons really quick. So for some reason, I don't know why they didn't implement this version during version 3.4, where it would have been a lot more useful as a quality of life. But now we have the option to finally use the Japanese voice acting alongside like whatever language pack that you use, because I like the English voice acting in this game, so I would like to use that along, but I also want to hear Saber say Saber lines. So it's kind of weird that they didn't implement that in version 3.4, but you know, better late than never. Also, let's go ahead, I'm gonna go ahead and activate the nameless honor that we have. All right, so we have that activated. Let's go ahead and claim all those rewards. Let's go ahead and change the profile. We'll do Hysilens right there. And if I'm mispronouncing her name, I apologize. I'm not really good with if you know me, I'm not good with names. All right, so let's go ahead, go to the store, and we're gonna do some exchanges. I believe we should have, oh yeah, they also updated this. These are really clutch because I use this when it comes to building characters, more so just for the oh, what, they nerfed it? Nah, Star Rail. Nah, I mean, I know you can exchange these, but nah, L update. So these packs, so they used to have the I forgot what they call. Let me check the inventory real quick. I think they're, yeah, with additional consumption you can, oh, okay, never mind. All right, I take it back. Okay, so I guess they made it so that the self-model resin now acts as the, you can use it to do the substats. Okay, I guess I'm fine with that. I was gonna say, like, if they like made it so that you can't get them anymore, I was about to be like, ah, yeah, nah, that's what you doing, Star Rail. All right, but okay, we're good. I almost had a little mini rant there. But all right, so I think we should have enough to at least get up to, yep, 63 summons in total. I don't want to use these just yet because I like to save them for the Tracks of Destiny, since I like to max trace my characters, so I'm not going to use these just yet. But all right, let's go in. I've been doing a lot of yapping and wandering around. Let's go right into the summon. So I'm very much looking forward to it. I've been looking forward to this character only because it's been a year plus since we've gotten any DoT support in Star Rail. It's actually insane. Like, it's crazy how it took them a year plus for us not only to get DoT support with Hysilens, but also to get another preservation character with the upcoming Dan Hong in version 3.6. All right, I wanted to move my camera because I think I don't want to be in the way of like all the summon stuff. So if you don't mind, we're gonna be skipping the, if it ain't a 5-star summon, we're just gonna be skipping. And I know I keep saying this, I keep harping this point on, but like, it'd be nice to get some more summon animation stars. Let's make the little sessions a little bit more jumpy. You know what I'm saying? As much as you can complain about as much as I can complain about One Piece Treasure Cruise and like Dokkan Battle, I can at least say that like summoning in that game is a much more better experience from the viewpoint of like actually getting like good animations going like, yes, I got the unit, you know what I'm saying, as opposed to like, you know, Pom Pom going like, yeah, no, you gotta wait till the train turns gold for me. But yeah, speaking of you know, when I do these videos, I kind of like to cover like my thoughts and opinions of the previous patch version for 3.4 and like my thoughts on like the events, the characters that released, and so on and so forth. I like to yap about that. You know, I'm only, you know, just in case you are interested in hearing my one man's thoughts on a gacha game. But yeah, I really liked I would say the story. I really enjoyed the story. Like, I will say that the story has been really great so far. These past couple patches, as far as like the Trailblazer missions, have been insane. Like the Phainon, everything involving that was like from start to finish, it was really cool. The crash out that he did towards Nanook was very justified and was cool. Got some Devil May Cry. Like, I've seen some edits of people playing like Bury the Light in the background with that scene, which is very appropriate. But yeah, so I enjoyed the story for it. I've mentioned this plenty of times when I did my original pull video for Phainon, which if you haven't checked that out, you can still check it out, even though it's dated at this point. You know, you can still check it out. But he is, if I were to do like a tier list solely based on my enjoyment of using characters, so not like meta or damage numbers or support utility, just like how fun is it to use a character, he would be in a tier of his own. He is so fun to use. And so he freaking Z tier, which if you don't know, Z tier is like higher than S tier when it comes to our channel. So yeah, Phainon is really cool. Let's see if we have enough to do at least a pity multi. I think we should have enough to do a pity multi. Let's check the store real quick. Yep, we should do. All right, boom. This is the one right here. Hysilens, come through. She said, "Nah, you gotta do some off-screen grinding." But yeah, so that's that. I kind of feel sorry for people who skipped out on Phainon. And I mean, you know, it is what it is. You know, summon for the character that you want to. Don't ever summon for meta or anything like that. But he's just such a fun character to use. That like it's like one of those things. Where like I would say get him just because. Forget about meta. Forget about high damage numbers. He's just a fun character to use. All right, so let's do some off-screen grinding real quick, and I will be right back. All right, there we go. We are back. Did some off-screen grinding. All right, and I apologize if my energy levels, if I sound a little bit tired. I had a long day at work, and it was like to the point I came home, and like usually I like take like an hour nap. I came up at around like 3 o'clock, and I woke up at like 8. I like woke up an hour before this patch version came out. So yeah, that's probably if you're hearing some of my energy levels are not the highest right now, it's just solely because of that. But all right, so this is it. You know, hopefully we can win our 50-50. But yeah, and then obviously I think the collab characters Saber and Archer. Saber, you know, if you haven't seen it yet, check out my E6 video for her. It is probably one of the videos that I've done recently that I had the most fun editing and coming up with some cool concepts for that video. So I'd highly appreciate it if you check it out after you're done with this video. But yeah, using her, she's so fun. I mean, I have her E6, so like it's very much inflated because she does a lot more extra stuff than if she was at E0S1. But she's very fun to use. Archer is a cool character. Glad to see Sparkle get some more use, because I haven't really used her a lot, but like with Archer, they have really great chemistry together. So it's cool to bust her out every now and then, you know what I'm saying? So that's that. As for the I know, and there's been a lot of yes, there we go. Okay, I thought we were gonna get Emin Welt. But I know there was like a lot of controversy surrounding the event story for the Fate collab. So I literally did it the weekend before. So this past weekend, I kind of locked in and did everything that all the stuff. Because like I said, if you've seen any of my videos, what I typically like to do is I save a lot of the story stuff towards the end of the patch version. But I did. But yeah, so I locked into that event story like this weekend, and I can definitely see like the frustrations that a lot of people had with it, especially like an event that they kind of hyped up for. like they hyped this event up for like a full year, and it's kind of like they they had the issue with the English or just the voice in general, as far as like not being able to choose to like use English voice acting alongside Japanese voice acting for Saber and Archer and Lancer. But not only that, but then they had that entire segment in the story where the convenient noble phantasm for I forgot his name, Grady, was like, oh yeah, it's a silent film, you guys can't talk. Like, it's like, oh, okay, I see what you're doing, Star Rail. But like, I feel like my big thing, and I realized this while playing the story, is like, I feel like for me, I would have enjoyed the story a lot more if it did have consistent voice acting, because some of those lines, like the parts where like Robin was split up and stuff like that, and she kind of had some funny lines. It's like, it would have been fun to hear her English voice actor like say some of those lines for like memes and stuff like that. But it's just the fact that they kind of took the lazy way out and going as far as like not giving us consistent voice acting, the quality of the story not being that great. Like, it kind of just felt like the story was an afterthought. Like, they dedicated all their time and resources into the gameplay mechanics of Saber and Archer, but they didn't really put that much effort into the actual event story, in my personal opinion. I kind of just like breezed through it. Like, so there's nothing standing out about it. I mean, the some of the cutscenes that they play, like the full motion stuff, that was pretty cool. But other than that, like the actual quality of the storytelling and the dialogue was just not the best, especially compared to what we got with the actual story in 3.4. Like, it's like a night and day difference. All right, there we go. I had to clean out the box real quick, but let's do this. Hopefully, Hysilens, I don't know why I keep saying Hysilens light cone did not want to come through. Like I was saying, like, I mean, I would love a fake out or something, man. Give me a fake out. But yeah, so, and as for the Origami Bird event, just to let you guys know, well, I'll even show you. I didn't even lock into this. I did like 2 matches, and I'm just not a fan of this mode at all. So I'll probably finish it. I mean, I did say that I said that about Seal Slammers, and I still haven't touched that. I still have not touched this event since. Oh yeah, I forgot to accept my there we go. So I actually did do the hold on, let me do some off-screen grinding real quick, and I'll continue on with my yapping. All right, let's go ahead and convert. Y'all know how this premium currency stuff goes in these gacha games. Tweet. Yeah, you know what, let's just do the max. I was gonna say, do I want to do the max and save some, but I'll probably just buy another pack so I can get these 2 things for my build for Hysilens. But yeah, so I did the trial for her. I'm just really glad we're finally getting some DoT support. Like, I was, because at first when they announced her as not a DoT, but as a Nihility character, I was like, oh man, please don't be more Acheron support. She does not need it. I was like, ah man, please don't be more Acheron support. And then I saw the planar ornament set that we got, and like it was DoT specific, and I was like, yes. We got a W, because I know like a lot of people are just not thrilled about and I, again, apologies if I'm mispronouncing her name, Cedra, the character that's coming out for part 2 of this patch, more so specifically because she's only best in slot for Phainon and I believe Anaxa as well. As far as like her team chemistry, she like really only works with those 2 characters, which, as someone who enjoys playing Phainon, I'm not entirely mad about that, because any excuse to continue to use Phainon, I'm a-okay with it. But at the same time, you can't be you can't be a Harmony character and just not have some sort of like ageless, like, because like Bronya is a day 1 5-star, and she is still extremely good and extremely viable in a lot of teams. It's great. Sunday continues to prove that he's probably the best Harmony character we've ever gotten in the entire game. So, well, it had to happen. Yep, it had to happen. He was like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna come. And he's like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna. You're not gonna see me in the character pool, but you'll definitely see me. You'll definitely see me in the light cones. And that's like my third copy of his light cone too. he's still sitting in my box at level 1. I have not built up my welt at all, and I probably will never build him up because I just don't really see a use for him in my box. Cool character, but don't really have any interest in playing him. Yeah, it had to happen. It had to happen. I'm definitely am curious about what they're gonna do with Dan Hong though. That's what I'm looking forward to the most, because Aventurine is probably like one of my favorite just sustained characters in general, even though I don't use him a lot. I haven't used him a lot lately just because a lot of the teams that I've been using have been more so kind of focused on energy regeneration with Hua or like HP boosting with Hysilens, so it's kind of like hard to find a use for him in like my current roster teams that I'm using. But when he came out, I absolutely loved using him. He's so fun. He was so fun to play as. He just provided so much support and utility to the team that it was absolutely insane. But yeah, I'm curious. I'm wondering if he's going to be like a shield, like a shield person like Aventurine, or if he's going to be more so like Fu Xuan with like damage reduction. I'm looking forward to that. And also what Edgy March 7th or October 31st, what her gameplay is going to be, what she's going to be like. I'm assuming she's definitely, obviously I feel like she's going to be DPS, and I think she's probably going to have really great chemistry with the Remembrance Trailblazer. So very curious, very much looking forward to seeing that. I think I'm definitely a lot more excited for the next patch than this patch as far as character releases are concerned, because really I really kind of only care about Hysilens from the viewpoint of like DoT support. So let me do some off-screen grinding real quick. Be right back. All right, let's go ahead and get let's get this stuff. So boom, boom, boom. And boom, boom, boom. I feel like we should be in a good position to get it within these. If not, then I'll probably just get like a cheap one to see. Do we have 3? We do. All right, there we go. 40 pulls. All right, let's go. Hopefully we can get her within these 40 pulls. All right, bam. Yeah, so I know there's a lot of people who are like, Dan Hong's getting another 5-star. Are you serious? But the way I think about it is that, like, if we're talking about the trio of Trailblazers being, Trailblazer, March 7th, and Dan Hong. So Trailblazer has gotten Destruction, Preservation, Harmony, and now Remembrance. So he kind of has 4 5-stars technically. March 7th has had 2 units with her 4-star Preservation and 4-star Hunt. And then Dan Hong has only had 2 with his 4-star version and Imbibitor, Lune. And so if you think about it in terms of, like, I guess the equality of the Trailblazer, the trio Trailblazers having units, like Dan Hong and March 7th are both at 3 now for her Evernight and now the Preservation Dan Hong that we're getting. So it makes sense from that angle. But yeah, so I think for what I'm gonna do, so I have to, because I actually I forgot that the Memory of Chaos actually reset it last week. But I figured since the Memory of Chaos, it seems to be structured around DoT. So I was like, you know what? I'll probably just wait until Hysilens comes out, and I'll just probably just use that as a gameplay video for her. Since we're not going to be getting any updates. Like Apocalyptic Shadow is going to be dropping for another, I think, 2 weeks, I believe. So we can use the newest Memory of Chaos to kind of take her on to see how she performs and how DoT is stacking up with the Kafka buff that we got last patch, and now Hysilens, and also the new planar ornament being like a DoT support as well. So there we go. All right, clutch multi, last clutch multi. And I'll probably also put some gameplay at the end of this video, probably taking her on Pure Fiction, or either Pure Fiction or Apocalyptic Shadow, just as kind of like because I'm probably only going to be uploading this video, and then tomorrow it'll be the Memory of Chaos video that I'm working on. So because it's it's late night, so and I probably only have enough energy to edit this video.
Yes.
So I don't want to like overburden myself by like, yeah, I'm gonna work on this video, the Memory of Chaos video, as soon as I'm done with this video. Like it'll probably release sometime Wednesday. All right, there we go. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I am going to build her up, so get her up to level 80, get her light cone up to level 80, max trace her, and then I will get her equipment, her relic stuff set up, and then we will, we'll level it up in the video so you guys can see how terrible my luck is when it comes to substat rolling, and we'll go ahead and end things there. And I'll probably have some gameplay at the end of this video, so see you soon. Okay, we are back. So hold on real quick. So as you can see, level 80, a little bit of light cone, we're at max trace, and so these are what I have for the relic set so far. Making sure I focus on attack, effect, hit rate, and also speed, because I think we want to make sure that she has at least one speed higher than Kafka, and my Kafka is currently at 136. So want to make sure she has at least more speed in there. So I'm kind of waiting to put this last set in so I can see where my speed is at right now. So we're currently at 122. I feel like I feel like we'll be fine. I feel like we'll be fine for sure. So let's go ahead and start leveling up these relics. And again, yeah, you guys can see in real time my luck when it comes to these substat rolls, because I've learned to go in with very low expectations. All right, so we have, okay, got to speed up from there. Let's make sure we get these attacks up too, because we want to make sure she at least has what is it? I think it's, I'll check the set real quick. Yeah, at least 24 or 3600 for the full effect of the planar ornament. All right, on to the body. We also want to make sure she at least has, I believe, 120 effect hit rate as well. So we want to make sure we're hitting those procs as well. So I feel like we should be good though. And then I'm gonna go for a physical damage boost with a attack percentage for the substat for the other one. Okay, that's good. That's fine. All right, 2400, and so let's hit this. Okay. All right, so now let's make sure. Let me see where her speed is at currently right now. We're at 140. Yeah, she's fine. She's fine. She has. In fact, she's probably gonna be. I might have to do some adjustment because I don't know if I want to have her. Obviously, I want to make sure that she's faster than Kafka, but I don't know if I want to make. I don't know if she needs to be faster than Black Swan as well. But we'll see. As long as she's faster than Kafka, I think that's really the biggest thing that matters. So let's go here, go to synthesize, and we will get this last one. We'll go physical damage boost and attack percentage. Yeah, I did do some farming, like for the planar ornament set, but I got like really bad rolls. So yeah, that's why I'm like, you know what? We're just gonna use the self-model resin, self-model resin gang, man. Let me know in the comment section below if you're like me when it comes to stuff like that. I also need to do it for Black Swan and Kafka as well. I need to get them because right now Kafka is on Galamoth and Black Swan is on the commercial enterprise. Okay, so I forgot to equip it. Let's equip it. There we go. All right, so we didn't quite reach the 3600. I feel like if we went for like attack, like if we go for like an attack with maybe and we get like really good lucky substat rolls with the effect hit rate. So let me see what her effect hit rate is. She's at 126. So let me see which one is like. Let's do it. Let's see what we get for this one. Oh wow, we got a speed substat. Let's see, what's this one? I don't think we really need the speed, but yeah, nah, it doesn't really do much. Yeah, I think what we would need is, let me go back to this one. What we would need is to like replace this one, the body with attack. But I'm pretty sure with like Huahua on the team and some other stuff, we can probably get her up to 3600 in the actual battle itself. So I think she'll be fine in that regards. Let me actually check out our Adolan. I didn't really check out our Adolans. See, all allies. Okay. Yeah, I think I would say that if you are interested, if you've always been someone who's enjoyed DoT teams, she's obviously a must pull, seeing how she massively supports the team now, and especially now that we have the new Phainon ornament set as well. There's our new sets for you to grind for both Kafka and Black Swan, which I will probably do off screen. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comment section down below if you are pulling for her, or if you're saving for Cedra, or if you're saving for the 3.5 characters, because in my opinion they're a lot more hype as far as like edgy March 7th and finally getting another preservation unit after thousands of years. I'm over exaggerating, of course, but yeah, again, be sure to show this video some love, like, subscribe, and comment, all that good stuff. Takes you less than 30 seconds, I absolutely guarantee you, and all that stuff is for free, and it helps us combat YouTube's algorithm. It promotes our content to a wide range audience, and that's what we want. We want to see growth, we want to see consistent growth, and we want to build a community within not only Gacha on the Gacha, but just Tweeking media as a whole. So with all that being said, guys, I'm also gonna attach some gameplay at the end of this video, so stick around for that. Probably gonna take her on the pure fiction, because since that's like more DoT focused, so hopefully you guys enjoy that gameplay. All that being said, guys, stay tuned for the Memory of Chaos gameplay video as well. God bless. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Easy now. Let it swim a little closer.
Make a wish.
Any fish, take. Does that hurt? Offer you a requiem. Be intoxicated.
Relax. Thanks. You're too good to me. Ill tidings manifest. Stand still. Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Stay here and listen. In the abyss's revels, your cries rise.
May as well kill them all.
Don't let waves open your throat. Think we can stand down.
Relax. Memories are ever changing. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss. Stand still. Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom. Relax. Think hurt?
Fiend or devil, I'll crush them all!
In the abyss's revels, your cries rise.
Memories are ever beneath the waters lies an endless abyss. Good times. Time to say bye. Boom. Say bye to breathing.
Let waves open your throat. Think with me.
Stand still.
In the abyss's revels, your cries rise.
Relax. Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Mind your manner.
Our position is solid.
Mind your manner.
Didn't hurt.
Strike!
Thanks. You're too good to me.
Fiend or devil. I'll crush them all!
What do you want to know?
Ill fate is...
Stand still.
Memories are ever changed. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
This ends here!
Attribution will find you. In the abyss's revels, your cries rise.
Relax. Didn't hurt.
Offer you a requiem. Be intoxicated.
Stand still. Good time. Time to say bye. Boom. Didn't hurt. Relax.
Mind your manner.
Fiend or devil. I'll crush them all!
Memories are beneath the water lies an endless abyss. In the abyss's revels, your cries rise.